Quarterback back to pass and brought down by a host of Seminoles. Looks like number 40 on the tackle, Terrence Gordon, with a host of Seminoles. Bring up third down and long for the Pirates. Quarterback back to pass. It is incomplete. Broken up by Mr. Alex P. It'll bring up fourth down and long. It appears Pirates will go for it on fourth down. It's punted off. Nice punt by number 2, Logan Rogers for the Pirates. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for your Southeast defense as they make a stop. Quarterback for the Seminoles will be number 1, Malik Huggins. Looks like the ball was fumbled, recovered by the Seminoles, stopped by number 18 of the Pirates. Running back, number 7, nowhere to run, stopped by a host of Pirates. Chauncey Wilson on the carry, looked like a gain of maybe 2 yards. Jason Malenko on the stop for the Pirates. Nice throw, nice catch from Malik. It'll be probably short of the first down. Reception by number 5, Ryan Pettigrew. Not enough for the first down. It appears the Seminoles will punt the ball off. Nice punt. Solomon Luther, number 7. Pirates will start off with good field position. They give the ball to the running back right down the middle. Nice run for 5 yards. Two on the carry. Nyron Washington on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 5 in the wing T formation. Toss sweep to number Mr. Anthony Fortino on the carry. Good hard run. 1 yard away from having a first down and bring up 3rd down and short. Seminole fans, you can't cheer on your defense. Good run by the running back, number 22, Narion Washington on the carry. It'll be 1st down for your Pirates. Hand off to the running back. Talking about hopefully Seminole game of 4 or 5 yards once again. They give it to James Narion Washington on the carry again. A good gain of 6 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 4. Another good run by number 4 for the Pirates, Mo Guy on the carry. Gonna bring up 3rd down and 1. Seminole fans, you can cheer on your Seminole defense. Another good hard run by number 22, Jay Narion Washington, stopped by Holt for Seminole. It'll be 1st down for your Pirates. We got official timeout, water break. So if they need a timeout on the field, you need a timeout. So you can't get to the concession stand and the people there meet you, greet you with a smile, get yourself something cool to drink. Image is nothing, thirst is everything here tonight. Another one of our sponsors, MDC Healthcare. Please make sure you support MD Healthcare. They're one of our big sponsors tonight. We got Sign Zoo in the building. They're known for commercial and vehicle signs, graphic wrap, and we got Royal Palm Terrace Apartments, one of our big sponsors. So those are a few of our sponsors. Make sure you patronize them tonight. And then we got Chick-fil-A, the big sponsor, keeping us fed up here in the building.
So you never had a block? You never had a block?
Looks like we got offside on the defense. Got to bring up 1st down and 5. Washington on the carry. Good hard run to be a good enough for a 1st down. Probably 1st down and goal for the Pirates. And Seminole fans, you can cheer on your defense. Number 5 on the carry. Stopped by Holston Seminoles. That was Anthony Fortunio. Picked off the stop. Nice stop by Holston Seminoles on the stop. Seminole fans, it is 3rd and goal.
Backfield by
You can cheer on your
Washington.
defense.
Timeout.
I think he signaled it towards
We got
southeast.
timeout. Southeast.
So evidently we didn't like what we saw out there.
Real quick, tonight's referee.
Yes, we are on.
the referee is
Yeah, it's
Philip
nice. The
Taylor.
control panel.
Kelly.
Kids down there just told us that we were online.
Okay, so we just got online.
We just got
We
online.
are looking at, of course, we're from Southeast High School, Bradenton, Florida. We are playing the Port Charlotte Pirates tonight. Mike and Mike show, that sort of, remember, it's the real one, since Greeny and Golick are no longer on the air together. That started last year. But what we are looking at is second possession for Port Charlotte. They are the Pirates. They are
Still a score 0-0.
3rd and goal from the 10-yard line with 4:12 left in the first quarter.
We want to thank you all for bearing with us and joining us and getting past our hiccups this year. Looks like a
Handoff.
double
It-
reverse there.
It's a
Or
reverse. In for a touchdown, number 7, Solomon Luther.
You know, I was talking about earlier how I tried to find a key offensive player. Went back through a couple of the tapes
Yeah.
on Max Preps and so on and so forth, and I could not find a key offensive player. They play so many people in so many different ways. Number 7, we haven't seen him yet today, and he scores a touchdown. Pretty amazing. This is a well-built team.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Trevor Howard's the kicker. He's going to attempt the point after. 6-0 now for Port Charlotte. We're going to go over some statistics that we covered, probably sitting on the recording, but they will put the recording on YouTube. High snap, ball's up, and the kick is good. Makes it 7-0 for Port Charlotte. What I was saying earlier was that this is our first Division 6A game.
Exactly. That would be 3A.
What?
Division 3A.
No, we're 6A. We are Division 6A. 1,600 to about 1,900 students.
I'll trust you.
Students.
I'll trust you.
No, we were 5A last year.
Okay. As it changes, I mean, we
Yeah, I
all
know.
went up.
Changes
we
and
all,
changes
all
and
the different
changes.
sports have a quote-unquote different division, but we're all playing in the same people because it's based on the number of students that you have. And so, you know, for instance, swimming, Port Charlotte is in our division.
Oh, well, that
We haven't-
changes. That changes.
I know.
From sport to sport. Did you just say that? Changes from sport to sport? Seminoles are 3-0 this year,
But
but
less
we
now.
haven't been into the 6A division. This is our first jump into it, and it's with Port Charlotte, who happens to be 4-1.
You know, and
Their
only
only loss was to the juggernaut that is sitting across the river here in Manatee County,
Palmetto.
the Palmetto Tigers, who are currently 5-0 and don't get close to anybody. Kickoff now.
Oh, a little-
Squib kick on the ground, picked up by
Number 16. I
number
think. No.
15. It'll be Jason Harrell, and he brings it out on a decent run back.
That would be my bad eyes.
Oh, my eyes are just absolutely horrible right now. I can't see anything. Oh, you can't see anything here? I have a gentleman that's standing
We're all
next
blind.
to me. We're all blind. Can you read the scoreboard through that?
0, 4 minutes, 7.
So now read it through my. No, here. Come over here. Can you read this? Yeah, no, I know that. Can you read the downs?
Third.
Okay.
Well, 3.
All
but it
right.
shouldn't be
First
third
and
down.
goal from the for the Seminoles.
Uh-oh.
Wilson hit hard in the backfield. Loss of about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 14.
Well, they
One
gave-
of the questions was going to be with this game was how, we've got the speed, we've got the wide receivers, we've got the back, we've got the quarterback with Malik Huggins. Do we have a line that can handle these guys that are going to be bigger than anybody that we've played? Huggins drops back,
Well, that's
looks over
quick.
the
That was
center.
pretty-
Nice hit. Down to the 47-yard line. Never did get him down.
That will be first down Knowles.
And
on
the ball
in
carrier
Port Charlotte
is
territory.
number 15. Galen Washington. But that was number 8, Galen Washington. Knowles are going to march to the first down. First time into
Port Charlotte territory.
the Port Charlotte territory. Snap to Huggins. Looks left. Throws to the outfield.
Well, that was a nice look, and that should have been cut. It's like it's in his hands. At this point, even at high school, if it's square in your hands, you ought to be able to catch that ball. I know Mr. Foster would have been going crazy.
Oh, well, yeah, but Mr. Foster was a
Receiver coach.
receiver coach.
And he would have been going crazy.
He coached a lot of good receivers
He
while
coached
he
a
was
lot
here
of
at
good
Southeast.
receivers while I was here. And some pretty good defensive backs, too.
2nd and 10.
The ones that couldn't
Snap
be
to
receivers.
Huggins. Option left.
Well, they saw that one coming.
And hit at the line of scrimmage again. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Well, that little option
Looks
was a
like
good
it-
idea.
Looks like it's going to be tough for the Knowles to run the ball. They've been trying, and they keep. At this point, they probably don't have any more than about 5 yards rushing.
Well, the first thing I see when I look out at Port Charlotte, there's some big boys out there.
Yes, they are.
And we are fast, but we are not necessarily big.
Snap to Malik. Drops back, rolling
He's
right.
running.
He's being chased. Going to
He's
throw
gonna
it
throw it.
just
An
out of
interception.
throws it out of
Oh,
bounds.
it's out of bounds? That's good.
So it's going to make it 4th and 10.
It sure looked like an interception from here, but
One of
you
the
know,
things
that was so close to the end zone, and
To
we
the pl-
can't.
to
it was
the
so
players.
close to the yard line, and so close to the players, and they're awful darn close to the field, so I can't see what's going on right there in the corner.
there's no question that right now the Knowles are undersized in their line. We're getting nothing in yardage. That drop back, Malik had to run for his life to
Yeah,
get
he did.
through.
Yeah, he did.
There's a
And
snap.
I'm surprised that one wasn't blocked. They didn't have any answer for it. But you know what? We
Nice
stopped
job.
them when
Down
in
to
a
the
decent
14,
place.
down to the 14-yard line.
I'd say the special teams coverage there was really good. I saw some nice blocks on the way down too.
Ball
And,
was down by Ryan Pettifer. There's one of the Pettifer
there's
boys.
the Pettifers.
Looks like it's going to be marked on the 16-yard line. It's going to be 1st and
10.
for the
That would be the
Pirates.
Pirates.
And we are looking at 2:17 left in this first quarter.
I looking back, Palmetto beat them pretty badly.
Did they?
Yeah. It was a pretty tough game for Port Charlotte, which means that we have Palmetto coming down the road.
Yes,
That's
we
going to
do.
be a
In
pretty
fact,
tough game for us.
We will be playing Palmetto on the 18th of October. Hand off once again to Washington.
3 flags are out
Flags
there.
are flying. Washington looks like he's got about a 3-yard pickup, but we'll see what the penalty is.
We missed this opening because we never had a chance to read it because we weren't here before the game. But while they're sorting out this flag and you figure out what's going on, I want to say that we're live from Southeast High School in Bradenton, Florida.
I've already said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or did you talk about SETV Sports?
No, but you should.
Okay. Basically, SETV is a student-run organization. What you're seeing on the screen right there is all students doing. The only adults in the picture are me and Mike, and we're sitting here talking. That's it. The rest of them are all kids.
5-yard penalty on the play. Knowles Swarm. Ball carrier was number 5. That would be Anthony
Well, they're definitely mixing it up.
Ferrantino.
Now, what is, what did you call it, a swarm?
A swarm, like a swarm of bees.
But, so a knoll swarm?
Yeah, we swarmed all over them. And in fact, for a 6-yard loss.
Okay, so it was a good swarm.
It was a good swarm.
Okay,
Second,
good. Sorry, folks. Looks like he was going to try to pass, but
Rogers
most
looking
part-
left, throws right.
we had great coverage out there. I didn't get the number of the. I mean, I didn't get the number of the intended receiver, but I do know that
Number 4.
we had fantastic coverage.
Intended receiver was Bo Guy.
You know, he broke loose right there at the very end, but really, Roper didn't have, or I'm sorry, Rogers didn't really have that much of a place to throw it.
3rd and 16, 124 left in the first quarter. Seminoles are starting to play a little bit of defense on this series. Rogers rolls left,
Okay, well, this one's
throws
wide
down
open.
the field. Nobody there,
Well, he had number 11.
and
No question.
overthrew him considerably. Number 11, which was Dylan Lockhart.
Yeah, he definitely had a complete pass there if he would have held that ball down just a little bit. And, you know, that's unfortunate. Are we getting messages now?
No.
Are they telling us that we're doing a good job? They
No,
would never
we
do
didn't.
that.
I forgot to shut my phone off. I got a text from my great lady friend.
Was she watching?
No, she sent a picture of her granddaughter. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
Well, that should give us our best field position so far today, I think. I'm going to say somewhere around the 40.
40 looks like it's going to be marked at the 43-yard line. 33-yard punt from Mr. Rogers. Quarterbacks, punts,
Well, he's a man of multiple talents.
jack of all.
Yes, something like that. Well, actually, I think he's sort of a master at some of them. They're winning.
And he's a junior.
Yeah. So
I did notice that a lot of the starters are seniors, but Logan is a junior.
not quite sure what happened there. They're calling a false start. At least that's what they're saying back here.
Offsides.
Offsides against the Pirates.
Offsides against Pirates.
That's going to move the ball 5 yards forward. Still first down.
It's going to make it 1st and 5.
That's right.
Moves the ball up to the Pirates' 38-yard line. Malik rolls right,
Malik's-
looking down the field, throws short.
Well, he dumped it over there to number 11. That would have been Eron Neri.
Arian Neri.
Arian Neri?
See, now we went through this in the very first game.
Well, that doesn't mean I learned anything. Come on, Mike. You expect me to remember 3 weeks ago? I can't remember yesterday. I'm getting old.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, when was that?
1st and goal, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. Ball is sitting.
Around the 26.
Malik looks down the field, overthrows his intended receiver.
That wasn't far from being intercepted either. I mean, I can't read the number from here.
No, I know. We're having trouble with numbers.
My eyes. Can I get a new set of eyes?
You can.
How much do they cost?
They won't work, but you can get.
Oh, it's like sort of like that electronic stuff. It's already keyed.
Yeah,
you have to go
something
in.
like that.
You have to go in and have them plug it
2nd
into
and
the
10
jack.
for the Knowles. Ball's
Quick
on the
pack.
26-yard
Quick pass.
line. Looks out.
Number 11.
Reception by number 11. That is
Arian
Arian Neri
Neri.
again, and he takes it in for a touchdown. Knowles.
Hey, this is going to be a good game. We've got 6-7.
Well,
now.
we are right
we got
now
40
with
seconds
40
left
seconds left
in the first quarter.
in the first quarter. And let's hope that the Seminoles are going to be able to convert
Who's
this.
our kicker?
Carlos Aragon.
Well, let's hope Carlos can put it right through. See, I knew you would have that right on your tongue. That's why.
I was looking for it, as a matter of fact, and I didn't even have to say the number because I can't see the numbers out there.
Well, you can see them on the screen.
Yes, I can indeed.
Oh, look, and they've got the scoreboard up now.
Hey.
That's pretty cool. Oh, of course, then they took it off. So.
I was watching Carlos in warm-ups, and he was hitting some 30-35ers.
Well, it's up. And it's good.
And it is good.
We have a tie game.
A tie game. That
Here
is
at John
phenomenal.
Kiker Field,
Memorial Stadium.
Paul Meckley Field, John Kiker Memorial Stadium, Paul Meckley Field. Yes. Anyway, you know what?
I got
What
some
about the
things.
background? You know, you have some things.
I got some things.
Well, say some things.
Well,
man.
let's talk about what last week the Seminoles beat Bayshore. They beat them 36-21, and what that has done for them through these 3 games that they have won. They're averaging 39 points a game, and the defense has only allowed 15 points a game. So right now, against old rivals Booker and Bayshore, and new rival Evangelical Christian, they had 3 very satisfying, very, very good games.
You know what's
So,
satisfying?
what's that?
The Chick-fil-A that we have in the booth up here. That's
Carlos
satisfying.
is going to put it in play, kicks it
Nice
off.
kick. Whoa, down to the goal line. So number 4, the ball carrier, and he's moving.
He is
He's
down the
moving.
left-hand side. Got another block. Here comes a tackle. Poor tackling.
He broke 3 tackles there, including our kickers.
Ball carrier was Bo Guy, all the way down from the end zone. He's taking it back to the
It was like
Seminoles
Southeast 35.
35-yard line. Kickoff return of 65 yards.
They're actually marked it on the 34. That'd be a 66-yard return. I would say that this time our special team.
Yeah, well, kind of let us
broke
down
down.
that time, yeah.
There was a lot of opportunities for catches or for tackles that didn't happen. You know, it's kind of funny. I got a parking ticket.
You got a what?
I got a parking ticket from the school for parking over here early in the parking lot, so I come help SCTV today. How do you like that?
Oh, my goodness. Who gave you the ticket?
One of the band kids, because I was parking. In the
Oh, a
area.
band kid
A band
gave
kid.
you a ticket.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It just says band on it. You can bet I'm going to challenge it.
Rogers, joined by Washington again in the backfield. Hand off to
22.
Washington.
Yep.
First hit initially,
Well, they should have had him back.
but battled, let go. Looks like there wasn't a fumble. It was down. He was down after a 5-yard pickup. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage and managed to keep churned his legs and got through it.
And he just kept going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny, sort of.
Same formation. Rogers takes a snap, rolls right, looks to the outfield. Nice throw, nice catch.
Well defended by
Let's see if he got the first down. It looks like he's going to be just a little bit short.
Yeah, they're going to mark it about a yard short, so it'll be 3rd and short. 3rd and 1, maybe. And so basically now we've ended the first quarter. And so we can actually talk a little bit now, Mike. About
Yeah,
some of
we
those things
can.
that you looked at. I mean, you know, we we weren't able to actually address the team's records. We're 3-0.
Yep.
Okay, we are undefeated at this point, but we've only played 3 games.
And we've played some of the smaller schools.
We
We
played some of the smaller schools.
Bayshore and Booker, which actually was in our division last year.
And I would say that the Pirates here are what 6-1 or is it
4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
So
We
they
probably
played 5
should
games.
talk about why they've played 5 and we've played 3.
Well, I think it's called Lightning, and we had a bye.
No, what it was we were supposed to schedule an opening game here, right here at Southeast High School, and the school that we were supposed to play
Did they back out?
They backed out.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Snap. Looks like they're going to get the first down.
I will say that our defense collapsed on their runner. I mean, they didn't go far. They made the first down, but it was like first down plus a couple of inches, which would mean first down. Now, what yard is that on? About 20. I'm trying to see the yard marker. It's hard from right here.
Looks like it's on the 22, 23-yard line.
That's about where I'd say it was.
Snap to Rogers, hand off to Washington. He's going to drive, and he's going to have a hefty pickup of about 7, 8 yards.
Mr. Washington's a big young man. I will say that. I mean, once he
Stop.
gets going and leans over a little bit. He keeps going. Who stopped him?
Number 40, Terrence Gordon.
Bring up the second down and about 3 yards.
So you heard that in the background. Second, about 3.
This is a hard-running team. There's no question about that. Snaps, back off to hand off to Rogers. He's going to get a first down and more.
You know what I did see by reviewing
Snapped
the tape.
by tackled by number 5, Ryan Pettifer.
What I did see by reviewing the tape was that they do run a lot, as you pointed out. But what that does is it gives them the opportunity for some pretty commanding passes. But I saw 40-yard runs, 45-yard runs.
Yeah, this is statistically this is a stronger team in the running game than it is in the passing game. Doesn't mean that Rogers can't pass, just means that they're stronger. That's a very good size line that he's got in front of him right there. Snaps, option, sees, opens the hole, takes it down to the 6-yard line.
Quarterback keeper there is something that you don't normally see. And
Well, it was an option. It was an option play.
Okay, well,
Found the opening.
he took the option to run with it, huh?
Yes, he did. Guy in Washington.
Is that why they call it an option?
Guy in Washington is in the backfield. Hand off to Washington. Goes over the left side. Pounds it just beyond the 5-yard line.
That'll be third down and about 2.
Tackled by number 24 of the Seminoles. That's going to be Jordan Green.
Third down and about 2 yards. Seminole fans, you can't cheer on your defense.
3rd and 2 for the Pirates. They can get a first down. They're sitting on the 4-yard line. Man in motion. Rogers just tried to sneak it over on the right-hand side. Let's see if he got the first down. Looks like he's going to be short.
Do I see a piece of yellow cloth out there?
I don't know.
I think I do. I think they're walking
And
it
they're
this
going to
way.
back him up, too. Didn't matter. He didn't have the first down.
See, you can see the yellow cloth right there. Can't you see how yellow it was on our screen?
Yeah, how come our screen is black and white?
I'm not quite sure.
Neither am I.
I didn't have a chance to troubleshoot that yet today.
Well, what is
last
the
thing.
matter with you?
Well, listen, our audio is halfway decent. We're actually on the internet. I did some things here today, Mr. Sanders.
Yes, you did. 3rd and 7. Man's in motion. Going to draw Seminole off sides. Going to just simply turn it around. Jumping off sides is for the Seminoles. Oh, we don't have a 59 listed.
Well, we certainly do. I saw him.
He's standing right there,
Right
but we
there.
don't have him here on the on our.
Yeah, well, we have 57 and 60, so.
So we could add them together.
Okay, well, I guess we're live and we're going to be muted at halftime. It looks like they're threatening with another touchdown here. What would you say it is, Mike, on the, I don't know, 12-yard line?
Yeah, and it is 2nd and 12. The Pirates can get a first down. Nice stop by the Seminoles.
Yeah, we did well there.
Yeah, we need to. There's 2:41 left in this quarter. We need to try to see if we can stop them from scoring a touchdown. Give us a little bit better of an opportunity in the second half to not have to come out with a 13-point deficit.
No, and honestly, I don't remember who picked the ball off first off. Did we receive or did they receive?
I don't know. We were both chasing technical
I know.
difficulties, and we didn't. Neither one of us saw the beginning of the game. Anyway, we have Mr. Rogers in his neighborhood in the backfield. That was clever.
Oh, that was very clever.
That was very clever. Snap to him. Quick pitch right. Washington
Well, you don't have to look at that name anymore.
takes
We've
it
seen a lot.
down. Takes it down to the 7-yard line.
That's not going to be enough for a first down.
No,
So
it's
gonna be
not.
Third and looks
5.
Call it 5.
We'll call it 5.
Okay,
In
it's
fact,
5.
let's both of us call it 5.
It's 5.
5. Okay.
That's old, Mike. Well, so are we. So what does it matter?
Okay. Rogers sets his team. Handoff to Washington.
He's got nowhere
Hit
to go.
right at the line of scrimmage by a number of Seminoles, primarily number 42. That would be, find the number, that is Defner Sylvain.
Yeah, you know, they get it right at the line of scrimmage. This is going to bring out the field goal field goal unit, I bet. Fourth down.
Number 71, this is Trevin Howard going for the field goal. Ball is down, ball is up, ball is good.
So it makes it 18, no, I'm sorry, 16 to 7, is that correct?
That would be that. It was a
How much time do we have?
22-yard field goal. We are 51 seconds left in the first half.
We're almost done with the first half.
We are indeed. Now, what did they say? That they were going to shut it down during the first half? So,
I think they're going to do something.
or during the halftime?
But everybody wants us shut down.
Aw, that's not nice. They're still, yeah, it looks like they're still struggling with cameras too.
Yeah. It looks to me like the folks out there are keeping up with our broadcasts and updates. And we're going to see what we can do at the halftime and see if we can't make for a better experience for our public at home.
Maybe we can get a good second half in.
Isn't that a great Seminole head?
That is a phenomenal Seminole head.
You know, they went with black because of the black uniforms today. I thought it'd be a little bit fun to try to change things up a little bit, make the Seminole head and the uniforms match.
Howard kicking off. Again, short, bounces, picked up by
Number 5. That would be
Ryan Pettifer. Brings it out to, looks like they're going to set it on the 33, 32-yard line with 43 seconds. Looks like coach is going to have to take him in to the locker room and make some adjustments. We have 41 seconds, 43 seconds.
First down for the Seminoles. Under 50 seconds to go before the end of the half.
Leak takes a snap, looks down the field, under some pressure, throws right.
Nice throw, nice catch.
Caught by Seminole at the 47-yard line. That's number 8. Galen Washington. Nice pickup for the Noles. Maybe we can do this. 27 seconds. But there's a flag, even though we didn't see it on the screen. Well, that's going to give us, it's a 15-yard penalty. It's going to put us down to almost 30-yard line, about the 31-yard line of the Pirates. Yeah, but it's not the pro rule. Gives us down there, but it's going to stop the clock with 20 seconds left. Who knows? Maybe they could pull the win. That you would not let me ever forget this if they got in there and scored a touchdown. Huggins take. Oh, looks like Huggins got. Let's see if we flinched or if they're encroached. They encroached. Another 5-yard markup. They're trying to help us. Their defense, their penalties are our best offense right now. I can't see. No, that's Malik. Throws in the end zone. Up for grabs.
Almost a catch. fingertips of the receiver.
Off the fingertips of Galen Washington. That is going to stop the clock with 14 seconds. I mean, all the years? No. We've got, Knowles got 2 timeouts left, so there's still a chance, 14 seconds. Second and 5. Once again, Malik drop back, under pressure, scrambles, lets go of it,
The quarterback is hurt.
out of bounds.
Throws it out of bounds. We got 7 seconds to go before the end of the half with a score of 16-7.
Intended receiver was, I'll be able to tell you in a second, number 11. That's going to be Ariane Neri.
I understand we are going to
Third and 5.
just to be sure nice to add 7.
Well, okay, ball's up in the air, Hail Mary. Touchdown! That looks like it's going to be a touchdown, Seminoles. Unbelievable. Caught by number 14, Elijah Grace. That is amazing.
Drops it out of the sky.
No time left. Okay, let's hopefully that's too much celebration.
Real quick announcement for your safety. We cannot have anybody.
Okay, if this touchdown stands, I will bow down to you forever. 67 yards in 43 seconds.
Get out of the lane.
Oh wait, I got it on tape, man.
We need a dump button.
We should.
We're both coughing. Like a couple of old men. Okay, what are they figuring out here?
Well, I think it has something to do with
Referees
the
have
flag.
are huddled together.
It was after the touchdown, but I think what this was going to move us away from the
Well, that would not be a bad thing. It would be worse if it was they took the touchdown away. Referees are going over to the sidelines to talk to the coaches. Flag is being picked up. So far, the referee has not signaled what it is.
Still waiting. Goals are lining up on
For the point after.
Ref's calling out to
There is no time on the clock. That was the last play of the first half.
okay, so they're going to walk us back. What is he calling? He basically said a personal foul against Southeast. That's going to walk the ball back to the 17-yard line. That makes a little bit longer.
A little
trip for
bit longer
Carlos.
point after.
You know, 13-16 the score right now. It'd be really nice to make this point after. It would put us 2 points away. Everyone up here in the
Ball's
stands
down.
are rooting for Carlos.
Here Collins got
The
it
ball's
up. He's got the leg. And it is good. Fantastic.
Wow.
Seminoles are going to go into the locker room. Only 2 down. What a huge, huge play with no time left on the clock.
14-16. We get the ball at the end of the half. Now I know what they're trying to tell us down at the switching booth is that we're at the end of the half. The score is 14-16. We're going to take a short break. Unfortunately, folks, we're going to take a short break and we will offline as we try to correct the problems. We'll be back. We'll be back for the second half. You're watching Seminole Football, SCTV Sports. We'll talk to you very soon.
Events today, so get ready.
How's the plan?
And now, we're announcing our 2019 homecoming winners. For sophomore prince and princess, we have Andrew Sergio, crowned by Alexa Mendoza, our SJ Vice President. And Gabby Strong, crowned by our Secretary. Our junior prince and princess, we have Carlos Aragon, crowned by Melanie Martinez, our SU treasurer. And Fatima Lowe, crowned by And now, for our Mrs. and Mr. Congeniality, which are students that stood out the most. They were chosen by the committee because they dedicated the most time and effort towards running for homecoming. For our Mr. Congeniality, we have Chris Hendricks, crowned by Ashley, and Mrs. Congeniality. And Margie Bass, crowned by Coca, a state historian. And now, for our senior prince and princess. For our senior prince, Fu Nguyen, crowned by Annabelle Alvarado, senior Southeast princess. Yes, Catalan, crowned by Annie King, our NCAA senior representative. And now, for our homecoming king and queen. Drum roll, please. Our 2019 homecoming king is Alfonso Reyes, crowned by Laura or Mrs. Southeast. And Lisbeth Vasquez, crowned by Curry Dixon, our NCAA senior representative. Please give a big round of applause to all of our homecoming candidate winners.
Come here.
Is your band ready? We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions. We're tired of pyrotechnics and special. In some. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of the field. The Southeast High School Marching Knowles is led by band captain Stephanie Carenza, brass captains Jasmine Richardson and Alec Grassmeyer, woodwind captains Michaela Bolkins and Matthew Thomason, drumline captains Ruben Mendoza and Ashton Campbell, Nolet's captains Ashley Grassmeyer, Mariah Miller, and Miguel Gonzalez. And leading the band on the field is your 2019 drum major, Hunter Verhelst. The Southeast High School Director of Bands is Andrea Bella, assisted by Kathy Campbell, Celeste Matthews, and Jacob Lopez. Tonight, the Marching Knowles will perform their 2019 show designed by Daniel Orban, How's It Going to End, based off of the classic movie The Truman Show. We've become bored with watching actors give us phony emotions.
Get some.
We're tired of pyrotechnics and special effects. While the world he inhabits is, in some respects, counterfeit. There's nothing fake about Truman himself. No script. No people. It isn't always Shakespeare, but it's genuine. It's a life. Drum major Hunter Verhelst, is your band ready?
Good morning! Or in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Southeast High School Marching Band. I have some scores. Palmetto, Braden River, 3-3. Lakewood Ranch, Mustangs, Manatee High School, Manatee up 37-0. And Venice over Sarasota by 21-7. Those are just a few of our scores. I get to have a little fun on the microphone real quick. Do we have any Gator fans out there? Make some noise if you love your Florida Gators. That's what I thought. If you love your Florida State Seminoles, make a lot more noise. And then we got any Hurricane fans out there? Make some noise. Any South Florida Bulls out there? And you know, here at Southeast, we got the IB program, International Baccalaureate, and we got nothing but Ivy League kids up in here. They love all the schools. Way to go. Be on your best behavior because Mr. Mannix is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to our sponsor, the Sign Zoo, national provider of commercial vehicles, boats, agricultural, graphic wrap. Support Sign Zoo. They're one of our big sponsors. Then we got Royal Palm Terrace Apartments, locally owned and operated luxury apartments with garages. They're one of our sponsors here for the Southeast Seminoles. And then we got MBC Healthcare. Check them out, non-profit healthcare in the building. They have something going on called Fifth Quarter. So kids, you can go somewhere safe tonight. There's a fifth quarter. You'll see some people walking around. It'll be held at the Oasis Community Center. That's over in Samoset. Big shout out to Southeast TV. It's called SETV. Still in the building. We appreciate them. They'll put it on TV for you. Big shout out to those kids who do a great job out here at Southeast. Another big shout out to Southeast High School Culinary Arts. Another great program they have out here in Racing, Southeast Culinary Arts. Learning how to be chefs. We got around 2 minutes to go before we start the second half. Need to make sure that the fans are still in the building. If you're a Southeast alumni, let me hear you make some noise out there. All the Southeast Seminole alumni, you know who you are. Southeast alumni fans got all the bad kids. They got the bad kids. I know. My kind of kids. I love the Southeast alumni. I'm an alumni. Slam 87 all the way to heaven. All right, fans, it's still anybody's ball game. I want you to be cheering on your team for the second half. Players play, coaches coach, and all we can do in the stands is cheer on your team. Pirate fans, make some noise for your Pirates. We want to show you how to do it over here. Southeast Seminole folks, make a lot of noise for your Seminoles. Oh yes, that sounds like the 90s. This is a district game, homecoming game. That's a good kick up. Number 5, nice return to the 50-yard line. Ryan Pettifair on the carry, on the return rather.
First and 10 from the 50-yard line. In motion and in for a jet sweep, handed off to number 14 of the Seminoles. That would be Marge Grace, hit for a 3-yard loss. Seminoles are in pretty good shape. There was a heck of a kickoff return. It took us down to the 50-yard line. Now we're dealing with second and it looks like 12.
Can I say it? We've only got 53 yards to go.
No. Don't jinx us.
Okay.
Don't jinx us. We'll do it when we need it again.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. It worked last time.
It worked beautifully. Huggins fakes the handoff, rushes up the middle. He's going to get
almost
first down. Picked up about, looks like about 12 yards. Gives him just short of the first down. They're going to mark it back.
Bring up third down.
It's going to be third and
3.5. Your eyes are good.
Because I thought I'm hearing myself talk, and I fired up YouTube to figure out if we were online, and I'm hearing myself talk. Fakes the handoff, rushes around left side, see if he can gets just inside, gets out of bounds just at the goal at the markers.
So we're going to have first down.
Let's see if we've got first down. I see the 4.
The ball marker's moving, but it doesn't look like the chains are moving. It looks like 4th and 1. Maybe.
4th and under 1. Fourth down.
Yeah, that's tough. What would you do in this situation?
Well, you know what I'd do?
What would you go for?
I'd go for it.
Okay, we're down only 2 points. This is a bad place to give the ball over.
No, it's not. It's the 41-yard line. What the heck? It's only 67 yards. And anybody that didn't hear the first half won't have the faintest idea what we're talking about.
You know what?
It's going to be, coach is going to call timeout.
they probably don't have the faintest idea of what we're talking about, whether they heard us or not, because we don't know what we're talking about.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Anyway, we're here.
Read the
You know what?
promo
I'll read
on SETV.
Okay, well, this says it's social media. No. Anyway, make sure you keep up with all of SETV's broadcasts and updates by following us on social media and on our website. Visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEHS Television for links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram at SEHS Television. And there you can find some more behind-the-scenes footage from our students and program director. Our website is setv.news, and you can find all of our social media links there. Be sure to follow us and make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And once again, I want to point out to our listening audience, or our viewing audience, that what these kids do is amazing. It really is. And, you know, everything you're seeing being brought to you, other than the voices, you know, we're no good. All the good stuff is being done by...
What do you mean we're no good?
We're no good. All the good stuff is being brought to you by students.
And done phenomenally for many, 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 many years. Snap. We are going for it.
And we do have it.
Huggins got the first down and then some. Considerable pickup. Looks like about a 12-yard pickup. First and goal, Seminoles.
Yeah, it's on their 26. So we're making some progress here, Mikey.
We are indeed.
I like that.
Malik is picking up the yardage in running the ball. Snap to Malik.
Good
Looks
pass.
right. Throws short. Intended receiver was number 11 of the Seminoles. That would be Arian Neri.
Number 11, Iran
That
Neri.
was incomplete.
It's going to make it second and 10. 10:14 left in the quarter. Oh, look at that.
What?
I didn't even notice. It's hiding behind our little camera that we've got on top of
We
our
got a scoreboard
monitor.
up there.
Our scoreboard's up. Snap. Looks down the field.
Oh,
throws
here we go.
right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Reception by number 15 of the Seminoles. That's Jason Harrell.
Good forward progress to the 10.
It looks like it'll be a first down.
Looks like the Seminoles have come out firing. I wonder what coach had to say to them at halftime.
Go out firing.
Go out firing.
Well, they're doing it. This is first and goal from the 10.
Snaps to Malik. Looks down. Looks left. Scrambles a little bit.
Well, he had a lot of time to look. There we go.
Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Jason Harrell with the 10-yard reception.
Wow, you got excited there, Mike.
They're in the lead. Why shouldn't I be excited?
Well, you should be excited, but you're certainly carrying that out to our listening audience.
Well, I'm getting it out there. Come on. Randy Funderburg used to get excited when the Seminoles scored a touchdown, especially
When they scored a touchdown.
on homecoming weekend.
Oh, you know what? That would be true. And, you know, big fun maybe listening to this. You never know.
Aragon attempted for the extra point.
And I said before, I have Carlos in class. He's a great kid. He really is.
And he was junior
Ball's
probably.
up.
Junior homecoming team. And good. That makes it the Seminoles 21. The Pirates 16. What a way to come out of the second half. At the beginning of the second half, a long return for...
Well, you know, that took them, what, 2 minutes and 15 seconds?
50-yard line. And with Malik's feet and arm, we were able to get it into the end zone in
2 minutes, 15 seconds.
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Pretty amazing.
He's good with numbers. Trust me, folks, he's good with numbers.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, well, the Pirates, Port Charlotte is about to get their first chance at the ball
This half.
of the second half.
Back deep. Number
Carlos
4,
is
Bogai to return.
Ready to kick.
For Pirates.
Last kick he had went right to the goal line.
Back deep for the Pirates is Bogai. He's had a couple of really strong
That
returns.
was a 50-yard kick.
This
Uh-oh.
runs it out to the 32-yard line.
Brought down by number 42 of the Seminoles. That would be Daphner Sylvan.
Daphner, I like that name.
Daphner, that's right.
Definitely.
Well, you know, he's a Seminole. I like all of the Seminoles.
All the
names.
Seminoles.
Yeah, they're good. They're good folks. That's why we're here, because of the Seminoles. I want you to think about that.
Bogai is really doing an exceptional job getting the ball out on these kickoff returns.
Well, Rogers back, number 22. Wes Washington is
Sounds
back
like
there with him.
like
Sounds like something they've been doing all
they've
day.
done before. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Hands off to Washington,
that wasn't
up
a
the
surprise.
center. He's going to drive for 5 yards.
About 4 yards, stopped by our host, the Seminoles, that's Mr. Washington on the carry.
Tackled by number 40 of the Seminoles.
Looks like they were going to mark it on the 37. So
Terrence Gordon got the tackle.
that'll be 5 yards.
It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 for the Pirates.
See if the Pirates are just going to come out just pounding it. Oh, hit in the backfield.
Number 22 is stopped in the backfield.
Well, he didn't make it back
Number
to the line of
50.
scrimmage.
Number 54, Demarion Murray made that hit in the backfield.
Well, he just went right through that line.
2-yard loss.
So that makes it 3rd and 7.
Yes, it does. There you go with the numbers again.
Oh, it's just habit. I'm sorry. 3rd and 7 sounds like
Pretty good numbers.
yeah, for us, especially when we can expect to
Hand snap to Rogers. Reverse. I think I saw a flag hit the ground.
You did see a flag.
Runs him out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
I'll bet you that's an offensive hold.
It's going to be short of the first down considerably by about 4 yards.
We'll watch the ref here and see what he has to say, but my bet is that's part of the field is going to be an offensive hold. We're waiting and they're talking.
They're trying.
Look
to
at that
figure-
nice clear picture, Mike.
Isn't that nice?
That's just
It's also black and white.
not for our listening audience.
I hope not. We have high definition color.
We have high definition black and white right here.
Do we?
Yeah, I have to figure out what's going on with that, but I'll do it another day.
Okay. Finally, okay. Let's see what the penalty is. Referee, illegal shift
Looks like we got a legal shift
against
the Pirates.
The
the
Pirates.
Pirates. Seminoles are going to take it. It's going to be 3rd down.
Seminoles will take it. It'll bring up 3rd down.
That makes it 3rd and
That doesn't
13.
make a whole lot of sense.
3rd
They
and
were gonna
13.
be short-
They would have been
gonna be
4.
short.
Exactly.
4th and 3. Coach must want to push him back a little bit.
Well, maybe he's hoping that Washington will carry it again, and they're expecting to see it, because that seems to be the MO right
Modus
now.
operandi.
No, it's going to be a
Fakes.
pass.
Rogers
Oh, he's
way
going
down
way.
the field.
He's got a long arm.
He's got a lot of strength, but he wasn't anywhere near. The intended receiver for the Pirates was Dylan Lockhart.
That ball sailed, I don't know, 25. I'm going to try to do some numbers here. That was like a 60-yard in the air ball. Too bad the receiver only got about 55.
You know how
Anyway.
they can do that in the pros right away, where they can go, that was a 60-yard. Because
No,
there's got somebody talking in their ear that's all they do.
someone like me.
Yeah. No.
No, someone like me talking in their ear.
No, somebody talking in their ear, telling them this ball's straight up in the air, comes down at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line,
Caught by a Pirate at the 42.
and
looks
down.
like. And
So
down.
it's going to be 1st and goal, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles
They're going to mark it on the 43.
on the 43-yard line. Let's see if we can get another series put together.
How many yards do we have to go?
We have,
It's worked so far, Mike.
yeah, but you see, but it doesn't work as well because you.
It worked last time,
yes,
too.
it did. But you've got. But,
I'm going to say we only have 57 yards to go. That's what I'm going to say.
okay, but there's no tension on the amount of time left on the clock. Little snap,
Oh,
jet sweep by number 14.
He was
of the
hit pretty
Seminoles.
hard. That's Margie Grace. We've been talking about him a lot tonight. But there just wasn't
Hit
the
hard by a
blocking to open
Pirate.
that up.
1 yard loss on the play.
That'll be 2nd down. It looks like close to 12. So what do you say here? I say with
Grace
12
came
yards
up
to go,
limping a little bit after that play. You've got him.
my bet
placed
is
in.
Huggins is going to give it
Do
a toss.
something with the ball.
He's going to give it a toss.
He's going to snap back.
There we
looks
go.
right. Throws right.
Now,
Reception by.
you know what Mr.
Neri.
Foster would have said right there?
What would he have said?
He would have said, always run forward. You know, he stepped back 3 yards before he was tackled, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And with absolutely no gain, it is 3rd and 10.
So I want to say another toss. Let's see how I do here. Uh-oh. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but basically
Legal
the
procedure
ball
on
was
the
hiked. I don't
That
think
was
that
interesting.
Malik was expecting it. Clearly, we'd already done something, and so let's take it 5 yards back. He'll be 3rd now, and I'm not going to say tomorrow yet, but we're getting there.
Oh, no, no,
15.
no. Come on, that's only 15 yards.
Yeah.
That's not tomorrow.
Well, maybe later
and
this
again,
evening.
do you want to explain what tomorrow is?
Well,
Because we've got,
you know what? They weren't
you know,
here
with
last
all
week
of
or
those
3 weeks
tens
ago.
of thousands of listeners that are
Yeah,
out there
well,
right
trouble,
now.
the trouble with the Seminoles is that when we start getting in the hole, we start getting farther and farther and farther in the hole. And it becomes 3rd and 20, 3rd and 25. And I came
Man's
up with
in
this little
motion.
thing. Yeah, and there's another flag.
Yep, going to be, and it's another procedure
So
penalty
are we
against the Seminoles.
are we at
We
tomorrow
are
yet?
marching backwards. No,
Are we at tomorrow yet?
No, we're at tomorrow when we look out at the
No, that's next week.
the downs marker, and it's so far away from
No,
the
that's next
10-yard
week.
markers that we have no idea.
That's
how
next
far
week.
it is.
Now we got 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20.
Okay, that's sort of tomorrow.
No, because we can calculate it. We say tomorrow when we can't calculate it because our eyes will not allow us to see that.
Okay, so let's say 3rd and at least till midnight.
Yeah, let's say 3rd and 20.
Okay, sounds like a winner.
Let's see if we can get another procedure penalty. No, we didn't. Hand off.
I'm not. Oh,
No,
wow.
option. Malik
Uh-oh,
falls
fumble.
down.
And it's going to be a pirate ball. Yeah, they just signaled it for Pirates.
Malik.
And it looks like Malik is slow in getting up.
The fumble was recovered by number 18 of the Pirates. It's Josh. That's Josh. It seems to me I had trouble figuring out what his name was.
I'm sorry,
last
what'd you
time.
say it was?
Number 18.
Number 18. Yeah,
Let's say his name right. Clergiusti.
Well, part of it is the printing on this paper is blue.
Clergiusti. What, this blue plant? This blue kind of purplish kind
Yeah.
of stuff? 6:15 left in the quarter. That means we're going to probably, and it looks like everybody's kneeling, it's water break time.
Clergiste. Clergiste?
It sounds, sure.
Sure, why not?
Justy.
Well, that's Malik on
Cler-
the field, and that's tough.
Justy.
Okay.
It's Josh. This
Okay.
is like,
Clergisti. Clergiashi. It's not clear. It's Claire. Clergiashi.
how is
Sorry.
head coach of the swimming team? How's your swimming team?
I'm not the head coach anymore.
Oh, you're not?
No, I stepped down. I'm the assistant coach now. What I was feeling at the beginning of the year was a little bit of trouble with my rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't know if I'd be able to support the Seminole swim team as fully as I had in the past. And so I asked Coach Megan if she'd like to take over as the head coach, and she said yes. And so I've sat back and been more in a supportive and assistant role. And the thing is, I get to spend all the time with a good kid still.
Wonderful.
I just love my swimmers.
Well, I'm sorry to
And,
hear that you're in pain.
Well, it's getting better.
That's good to hear.
I'm real happy, trust me. But it is getting better, and let's see here. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Seminole 47.
And they're running back off the field again.
Do they need a second water break?
I don't know. Probably somebody called a timeout because they didn't get it all clarified during the first water break.
Right. Well, they needed seconds.
Well, it's wonderful that you're feeling better.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Therapy,
No, just good medicine. I
good
think.
medicine.
It's amazing
Well-
the wonder drugs they have out there these days.
It's pain. I'm going to tell you, pain is not a good thing. It's what made me retire early from director
yeah.
of television here at Southeast.
Well, I understand completely. And at the beginning of this year, I wasn't sure whether I'd be here this year. But, you know, the doctors come through and but enough about me. Let's talk about football.
Let's talk about football. Let's see if Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, I love that.
And his neighborhood. Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, you're probably not the
There's a
first one.
snap.
There's a little pitch to number 4.
It's around the outside. Pick up for about 3 yards before he's forced out of bounds.
Go to him, Bo Guy. Or Bo Guy?
Bo Guy.
Bo Guy. You know, and I will say that Bo Guy was prominent in a lot of those videos that I watched. There's more, like I said, there's more than just number 22, even though number 22 is now in the backfield.
Second down, man in motion. Hand off to Washington. Left side. Hard running by Mr. Washington.
Well, he's going to be short of the first down.
Just short of the first down. It's going to make it good 9-yard pickup. He's going to be short by a yard.
That'll be 3rd down and 2 yards.
So Washington still set in the back there.
Underneath center.
Mr. Rogers, oh.
Something happened. Oh, checking the play. He has been underneath center like this a couple of times when quarterback snuck.
Okay, so a little pitch to 5.
Wide. He's going to get the first down. Ball carrier is Ferentino. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Pickup of about 5.
I didn't see which Seminole brought him down, but there were a couple there waiting for him. This time they didn't miss their tackle, but he did get a first down. Yeah, same play.
Pitch. Oh, wonderful hit.
He didn't go nearly as far that time.
Only a yard. The hit was by Ryan Pettifer. Kept it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes it second and looks like 8. Looks like 8.5. Wonderful job of coming up and making the corner.
Well, that makes it 2nd and 9. We're still down for 4:43 to play.
They run a lot of tight formations.
They do, and they have a lot of little misdirection things going on there.
Hand off to Washington. Stopped in the backfield again by the Seminoles.
You know, it looks like we're starting to
tackled by number 57 of the Noles. That would be Kelphus Drummond.
I have Kelphus in class too. You know, we're starting to see now that they're expecting quite often Washington to come running through the line there, and they're there to meet him.
Loss of a yard.
So 3rd and
10.
Sounds like the crowd's starting to get a little bit.
Nice homecoming crowd.
You know what?
Decent size.
I was saying earlier, it didn't look that big.
Snap to Rogers, optioned.
And mowed down by several Seminoles, about the 30-yard line.
Initial hit is by number 50 of the Noles. That would be nobody since we don't have a 50. So
okay.
I have no idea
so
what that number was.
So he was tackled by nobody. So 4th down at about 6. Let's call it 6.
And it looks like the Pirates are going to go for it.
Well, as you would too in that spot. Well, it looks like they almost got us offsides.
They've done that to us a couple of times tonight.
We got 2 backs.
3:10. This quarter is going very quickly. 3:10
Sure
left in the quarter. Timeout, Pirates. They couldn't quite figure out what they wanted to run there.
Well, I don't think they wanted a delay of game at that point for 5 yards. You know, 4th and 6 is a whole lot better than 4th and 11. So we've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Once again, we are up 21-16, which is really nice to say, here at homecoming at Southeast. And you were talking about the crowd, and I was looking out earlier. You know, I got here real early to try to help troubleshoot some of the problems. And I was actually kind of concerned. It didn't seem like there was going to be that many kids or that many people out here. What I did notice is when I went out at halftime, there's quite a number of alumni are out there, which is nice to see. And
Well,
No?
that's, we don't have big alumni reunions.
No, we don't.
We have a
Little.
number of years together,
Oh, sure.
as opposed to, like, for instance, next year is my 50th. Oh my God, did I say that?
You said that. Rogers back
Rogers
fast.
steps back, scrambles right.
And he's
looking
not going
for it,
anywhere.
He's under it. Got
he
rid of the ball
but,
before he was brought down.
It didn't go anywhere, and it's going to be a turnover on downs to
Brought down by Seminoles.
Southeast.
Number 12, Isaiah Pettifer made the hit.
Well, Pettifer, that's a name that we say a lot, isn't
That's because there's two of them. There's
I
twice
know.
as many chances of doing
it? They're both good ball players,
Oh,
and
they
that's
are
the thing.
indeed.
And so we take over on downs on the 30, on our own 30. I'm not going to say anything this time because
No,
of course,
because I'll
I'll
argue
math
with you.
That math is relatively easy, and I don't want to jinx us by saying something again. It's actually on the 29, by the way, for those of us looking a little more closely at the ball.
2:58 left in the third quarter. Malik handoff to Wilson. Wilson gets hit in the backfield, scrambles right, dodges a bunch of people.
And
Ball
he
is down
drops
on
the
the ground
ball.
again. Another fumble recovered by the
Panthers.
Pirates.
But of course there is three flags down on the ground.
And
So-
there is a 33 that recovered that, but there is no 33 on their roster. So
the
it's
other
another-
nameless guy.
So he doesn't get to recover the fumble.
So now let's see where this is going. It's very unlikely that this is going to be against the Pirates. But, we've got a holding.
Illegal use of hands against the Seminoles.
Well, that's going to, I'm sure, be denied. It was.
It's going to be first down for the Pirates.
It'll be first down Pirates.
Ball's going to be is sitting on the Seminole 34-yard line.
That's unfortunate. 2 successive plays. We have fumbles now. Both of them recovered by the Pirates. And this gives the Pirates fantastic field position. The defense was doing great earlier, holding them. But from the 34-yard line, they've got fantastic field position.
Well, again, they haven't done a lot of throwing. They did a little bit of throwing at the end of the first half, but they are in good position for their rushing game. Handoff to Washington over the tackle. It's going to drive down for pick up 7 on that foot carry. It's going to make it second and third.
And
second
that's
and 3.
That is the reason why this quarter has been going so fast. Is basically the Pirates' run game. Run. It's just chewing up the clock.
Well, except for the opening kickoff where we took it down and scored, essentially the Pirates have had the ball this quarter.
Exactly.
Rogers changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap, hands off to Washington. Washington bowls ahead. Bunch of Seminoles, 3 or 4 Seminoles grab him and pull him back. Primary pullback was by number 44 of the Noles, 24 of the Noles. That's going to be
Jordan Green. So that means third and short, about a yard.
Stop. And Jordan led it, but there were 3 or 4 other Seminoles pushing back Washington to keep getting to the first down marker. Here comes Washington around the left side. He's going to get the first down, driven out of bounds by number 5 of the Seminoles.
That would be Ryan Pettifer. Like I said, we say Pettifer a lot while we're up here on these days because both of them are great young players, both playing on the defense.
First and 10 for the Pirates on the Seminole 19-yard line. And off again to Washington. Counter into the left. The ball is loose.
Oh, that might be Seminole ball.
Ball is loose. Lots of people scrambling for it.
A lot of Seminoles are saying we have it.
Seminoles are pointing our direction.
Let's see what the ref says.
And the referee says it's second down.
It'll be second down.
So
I don't believe that's a Seminole ball.
No, I don't. I think it was recovered by number 76 of the Pirates, Darius Bowie.
My teachers told me I was quick, so see?
There you are.
Okay.
Rogers is going to set them down underneath center. Handoff by Washington. Nice
that time
stop.
He's got nowhere to go.
By number 47 of the Noles. 41 to Shane Charles.
We have 23 seconds left in this quarter.
25 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter.
It's going to be 2nd and 6. 4-yard pickup for Washington on that last play.
Third down
Full
and 6.
backfield again.
They might not get the playoff. Let's see. We only
Rogers
have 3
is-
seconds left.
Rogers is joined by Guy and Washington. There's an option.
Nice
Seminoles,
stop.
nice play again. Seminoles are reading the corner very well. Tackle was by number 5, and Ryan Pettifor, and
Little
number
guy.
12, Isaiah Day. The brothers got in.
Yep.
Isaiah and Ryan both got in to
That's
stop
cool.
that play.
Stop Bo guy.
End of the fourth quarter.
End of the third quarter. So we
End
have
of the third quarter,
we have
yes.
one more quarter to play here at John Kuiker Memorial.
This is an exciting game.
You know what? I've enjoyed this game a lot more than, it's like the Seminoles are a much better team than we've seen for several years now.
Well, remember that there are 27 kids on this team this year that are juniors that were sophomores last year.
That's right.
So they got a whole lot of experience. And then I know that Coach Timmons took out his quarterback and he took out his wide receivers over the summer to a number of 7-on-7 contests throughout the state of Florida.
Great.
So that had helped them a whole bunch especially with Malik's accuracy when throwing down the field. What's really looking good is the Pirate line there's no question they're larger than our kids.
Oh yeah.
But our kids are hanging in there.
are
They're
getting in
playing
there.
tough. They're pushing them up against the line. This is 4th.
About 8.
And so they're going to go for it. The ball is sitting on the Seminole. We're not going to be able to tell.
Okay, look at that little flea flicker kind of thing. Was it?
And out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out
That's
of
too
bounds.
bad. Little handoff to a pass. That was a neat little try, but they turn over on downs again. Looks like the ball is going to be... Oh, man. It's part of that field that is hard to see. I'm going to say it's somewhere around the 18-yard line, Seminole 18-yard line.
It is hard to see.
It's hard to see.
You know what? You know what it is? 3 weeks ago when we were here,
Yeah.
and it was so humid, and there was all sorts of fog and stuff
Sure,
on the
sure.
window, and then and help, when somebody came around with a thing and
Oh, yeah.
and did the outside, and it's still smeared, and we can't see
Well,
through it.
looks like they did try to wash it, but I'm not quite sure what happened there because we had everybody running except for the person that was supposed to hike the ball.
You know what? The center.
Yeah, he didn't do anything, but a whole lot of people were running.
So we're going to have a procedure penalty
I would
on the
say
Noles.
that's going to be a procedure penalty.
It's going to make it 1st and 15. Ball's going to be marched back to the 11-yard line.
Well, it's not no tomorrow yet. So we still very due.
Malik takes a
Malik,
snap,
there we go.
looks,
Look at this.
looks
Look at this.
right. Ball is
Oh, put that ball in
Cut.
there. Cover that ball up, boy.
caught by number 15 of the Seminoles. That's going to be Jason Harrell. Jason brings it out to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a 27-yard pickup and a first down for the Noles.
First down, Seminoles.
BOC.
BOC. Now, I realize I didn't do it quite as enthusiastically or with a cowbell, but those were the days. I'll
Those
tell
were
you
the
what,
days.
my friend.
We thought they'd never end.
I heard a song like that somewhere. Well, that was a little bit of misdirection by Malik, and he carried it himself.
Straight up the center. He's going to have a pickup of about 5.
I kind of like that. Looked like another jet sweep by Mr. Grace. And instead, a little keeper right there, and that worked out for 5 yards. You know, if you can do 5 yards every single play, you're going to win a football game.
Woody Hayes,
That's right.
Ohio State.
Yep.
4 and a cloud of dust. That's all he ever wanted, 4 yards and a cloud of dust. Which means he didn't like to throw the football.
Well, I understand. But see now, Malik likes to throw the football.
Looks left,
I'm
throws
not quite
behind his
sure.
intended receiver that was intended for Kevon Johnson.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of mistime there. And
miscommunication. I heard that a lot on Saturday.
Did you
when
hear
I
that
was
a lot?
Watching football.
Miscommunication.
A lot of miscommunication.
Which means that basically
That nobody knew what was going on.
what was called and what was run were two different things.
3rd and 6.
Or maybe the right thing, and the quarterback just didn't realize it.
Snaps back. And again, this is going to be another procedure
Looks like
penalty.
Malik was pretty upset at that one.
Yes, indeed. A procedure penalty on the Knowles. It's got to be 5 or 6 of those tonight.
You know, you take 5 or 6, it takes 6. That's 30 yards. You know?
And what it does, and what it does is it slows the momentum. They'd have no opportunities. We were looking at 2nd or 3rd and 6, and now we're looking at 3rd and 11.
Right. Like you said.
It's a different play that has to be called. Snap to Malik, looks left, goes right.
Oh, he's going to run.
He's going to run it. He gets a good block down the field, takes it down to the 40-yard line.
Well, that's going to be first down, Seminoles.
Excellent block down the field. Block was by number 11 in the Seminoles, Arian Neri. This is going to take it down. Seminoles are going to be 1st and 10 on the 40. We're looking at just over 10 minutes left in this quarter.
We're ahead by 5.
And man with numbers.
I bet the fans might be interested in that little tidbit. We could say 21-16.
Looks left, short throw, bubble screen.
Nice block there. Man, they got to hold on to those balls. They just cannot hold them out there like they're a loaf of bread, saying, "Come take my loaf of bread." Now, luckily, he didn't drop it, but I'm surprised.
Reception was by Kevon Johnson. Picked up 13 on the play. Another first down for the Seminoles. It's going to be 1st and
10 on the Panther, 20 Pirate. Pirate 28.
28. Man in motion. Handoff.
They give it to him this time.
It's not going to pick up much. It's got hit right away.
He ran a lot for the 3 yards that he might have gained.
Scrimmage.
Maybe the yard that he gained. He ran a lot more than 1 yard. Let's call it 2nd and 10.
Let's do.
Okay. It's called 2nd and 10. Well, Malik's back all by himself. You're pretty sure he's either going to run or he's going to throw.
Well, what else could he do?
Run or throw. He could wait for
or
that
he could
jet
fall
sweep.
down.
Oh, there we go. And it was over the
head.
head.
Wide open.
Wide open. Number 8. That would have been Galen Washington.
Had Galen just right over the line of scrimmage. And probably it looked like he could have taken it right into the end zone.
Oh, yeah, I think he had a clear shot. And I think that's what Malik saw, and he got a little excited. And, makes it 3rd and 10. From there, 28.
Changing the play.
How do you know that?
Because I saw him saying things.
There we go.
There it is.
Well,
There's
not
over
enough for a first, though. That's going to make it about 4th and maybe 1.5, 2 yards. Was that number 8, the receiver?
Yes, it was.
Galen Washington. And I'm trying to see where the ball marker of it, because it's going to be about 4 yards, 4th and 4 yards, plus or minus a yard.
And the Knowles are going to go for it. It's going to be a pass. Huggins scrambling right.
Well, he's not going to get far
He's
enough.
going to get short.
So that's going to be a turnover on downs by us this time. It's going to give the Pirates the ball.
8:13 left.
He made it back to about the line of scrimmage. So
somebody's down on their knees on the turf.
I don't want to hear that.
No, he's up.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear
We
about
just don't need it to be Huggins. Well, we don't need it to be anybody.
No,
but
we don't.
It was number 11, Arian Neri.
Well, there's a name we've been
Coming off
talking
the-
about a lot.
Yeah, coming off the field.
So the Pirates are going to get the ball in their own 21. This is a great place for our Seminoles to actually show their defense. And the defense has been improving because, well, we played a quarter without a score for the Pirates.
Yay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good stuff.
it is.
Rogers getting his team set. There's a snap, handoff to Washington. We haven't said that all night. Drives hard, continues to push his knees.
You're funny.
Down, pick up 7. That was all on effort. He got hit after right beyond the line of scrimmage after about a yard and just drove his legs and picked up the extra yardage. 2nd and 3 for the Pirates.
Oh, nice view down the line. Look at that.
This is going to be Rogers on an option, takes it himself.
Yeah.
Short of the, looks like he's going to be short of the line of scrimmage by at least a yard.
Short of the first down. It'll be bring up 3rd down and 82 yards.
Okay, it looks like a lineup we've seen before. Washington in the backfield. It's not Washington that's going to get it.
Quarterback
Did they make it?
keeper by Rogers. He's done this before. This is about the 4th time that he's tried the quarterback
Well, they're going to
keep.
move the chains, so that'll be first down.
First down for the Pirates. Time is running quickly, though. We're at 6:56 left in the game.
Ahead by 5 points. You know, this is a nice place for us to be. They've got to hold on. They can do it. They've been doing it.
Hand off to Washington, straight up the center. He's going to pull himself ahead for about a 4-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Pirates. Ball is sitting on their own 37-yard line,
It'll be a water break.
and it's a water break.
It's a water break.
It is. Where do you think you're going? You're going to go get water, aren't you? Well, we want to once again thank the Chick-fil-A for the hospitality that they gave to us tonight. They always do various restaurants. Spit it out, Mike. Various restaurants throughout the Bradenton, Florida. They take care of the people that are working up here in the press box. And tonight it was Chick-fil-A's. They had some chicken wings, and they had some chicken sandwiches, and they had the most dynamic chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, I love their chocolate
Did you get
chip.
it?
I
Did you get a
love their
chocolate chip
chocolate.
cookie?
You know what? I still have half of one left over here.
So
But-
if you want to support the Seminoles, it helps go out and say thank you by going to Chick-fil-A on 14th Avenue West. Oh,
Looks like that'll be a 1st down.
Wow, you were talking about Chick-fil-A, and they ran a play.
they did, and they ran a play that we got a huge pickup by Bo Guy.
Yeah.
Looks like they got a good
We need to watch the football
10-yard
game.
pickup. Well, I was talking food.
I know.
And I was talking chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies are great.
Pitched guy, he's once again around the outside. This is going to be another 1st down, 12-yard pickup.
Well, this is not what we want to
This
see
is
at this point
that's
of the
twice
game.
in a row that guy, they simply pitched it to him. He got around on the outside. Now, he may be fast, but our Knowles are fast.
I think they need to stop that guy.
I think they need to do something. I would watch for coming this way now.
Well, they seem to be playing a lot toward the weaker side of the field.
Hand
Oh,
off
look
to
at
Washington.
We haven't seen that one. That's a first down.
It'll be 1st down.
That is 3 plays in a row of over 10 yards. Something needs to happen here. They came out of that water break, and all of a sudden,
They, it must have been some really good water.
yeah, it must have been dynamite water, because they have
Boom.
3 running plays in a row that picked up
Can you say
over
they were
30 yards
explosive?
total. Huh?
Can you say they were explosive
I can say they were explosive.
with that dynamite water they had?
Boom.
Yep. So who took the timeout? Was that us?
That was the Knowles because they're
we
back
needed to
on,
say and
they're kind of like back on their
slow
heels.
down.
Well, there was
Slow down, Nelly.
Washington didn't get a first down, picked up 9 on that play. It's going to be second and less than 1. Ball is sitting on the 28-yard line
Okay.
of the Knowles. That was no question the most dynamic 3 plays in a row that the Pirates have run tonight.
Oh, I agree, and that's it's indicative of what I saw on the tapes. They've got a strong running game.
And in motion, snap to Rogers. Looking down the
He's
center of the
got
field, he's
plenty
going
of
to take
room.
it on his own. He's got the first down. He's got more. He's hit by 2 Seminoles.
Let's call it down to the Seminole 16.
Tackled
First
by
down.
number 6, Cameron Bartles. Huge pickup. All of a sudden, the Pirates have life.
They certainly do. 5:27 to play in the game.
Rogers calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Sweeps right, left.
Well, that's going to be worth about 5 yards. Going to take us down to about the 10-yard line. Second and 5.
Ball was carried by number 21, Jalen Turner of the Pirates. He picked up 5. Knowles are going to have to do something here. Hand off to Washington. He's going to be short of the first down, but takes him down close to the 5-yard line.
So we're going to call it third and probably 1.5.
Third and 1. Long one.
4:38 still left to play in the contest.
Hand off to Washington. He's going to get the first down. Takes him inside the 5.
That's going to make it first and goal. No, I don't know. Where are they going to mark it?
There's a Seminole down on the field.
Yep.
Looks like we got a player down on the field.
It looks like they're not going to give it a first down. It's going to be 4th and short.
Seriously?
Yes, sir. From
Holy
about
cow.
the 6-yard
You
line.
look from,
For
clear
your,
up
yeah,
here,
I agree. From
all
here,
the way out to where they're at, it looked like he had made it past the the markers.
I'm not sure which Seminole is down on the field, but you know what? If we were big time, we'd say we're going to break for a commercial.
Yeah, but we can't break for a commercial. But you know what we can do?
What can we do?
We can once again thank Sign Zoo.
You know what? We can thank Sign Zoo.
And why are we going to thank Sign Zoo?
Well, because Sign Zoo is such a great supporter of many of Southeast programs.
Yeah, but what did they do? Specifically,
Made
they
a sign?
paid for.
They made a sign.
Yeah.
A
the
big
scoreboard.
one right there at
they
the
paid
end.
for the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's right.
Brand
look
new,
at that.
beautiful scoreboard. You know, we've been looking at that old scoreboard forever and ever and ever. Amen.
That's right.
And it never worked. Not all of it, but thank goodness Sign Zoo comes in and
Maybe they panned
supports
to
the
show the
Seminole. And do you
scoreboard.
know that this is, and I don't know their names, and I'm a very bad person for not knowing their names, but the 2 gentlemen that started Sign Zoo and own it are Seminoles.
You know, you're a very bad person. You
They're
don't know their names.
Southeast grads.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they are.
That's cool.
Yes, it is.
You know, while we're talking about that great new scoreboard, maybe they can maybe Southeast TV can pan over and take a look at that scoreboard.
Maybe
us.
they could. But you know what? Here, and I don't know who paid for this, but we got a new sound system in the stadium.
You know what?
this year.
It's pretty cool too.
And if you recall 3 weeks ago,
Well, that
it
wasn't so
smelled,
cool.
It smelled a little hot.
They let some of that blue smoke out. It wasn't
Yeah.
working quite right, but they came back out. They put the blue smoke back in, and now it's working really good.
So about halfway through, have we got a number on this person that's on
No,
this knoll
I
that's
can't
injured?
see it from here.
Can we get a shot?
being helped off
Closer
by
shot. We
JK.
can't see the number. Guess not.
No, there's a scoreboard, though.
There's the scoreboard.
Y'all can see the scoreboard that Sign Zoo has built for Paul Mickley's Field.
And John Kiker Memorial Stadium.
That's right. We're still trying to see who the injured Seminole was. I know that he's having a little bit of pain walking off the field, and JK's walking him right over to his little bench. For those of you who don't know, JK is our trainer that has been here in Southeast. I think he now probably is the reigning longest faculty member.
Fourth and less than a yard. Rogers sneaks it over the left side. He's going to pick up the first down.
They'll make it 1st and goal.
We get a number on that, gentleman?
40.
40. Our injured Seminole,
Terrence
Terrence Gordon. We called Terrence's number a number of times tonight.
Looks like it's his right leg. It seems to be, from what I saw right there, is
3:57. Ball is sitting on the, looks like it's the 3-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Clock is running.
3:56 to play in the contest. There's Rogers. Great view.
And in motion,
Right to
hand off to
Washington.
Washington driving forward.
They're going to
Stop just short of the goal line. Very short of the goal line.
So that's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it looks like he's on the 3. Timeout?
We got timeout, Southeast Seminoles.
Does that take away all of our timeouts?
Timeout Knowles.
That's our last timeout. 3 minutes to go.
Let's talk a little bit about Malik Huggins. I want to get this in because this was supposed to be at the beginning of the game.
Okay.
And we didn't get to do the beginning of
No,
the
we
game.
didn't.
This is something that I didn't know. Malik's got a legacy here
Really?
in Southeast. His uncle, Craig Huggins, was quarterback of the 1988 state runner-up team.
Wow. I didn't know that.
And his father also played at Southeast.
That's pretty cool. So it's family friendly.
It's a family thing going on here.
That's pretty cool.
Well, let's see if the Knowles can hold this up. You know, I have been looking.
Yes.
I'm losing it. I am so old. I'll tell you what.
You've been looking out the window.
Now
You're
looking
looking at
the
the TV.
scoreboard.
Yeah.
So we are dealing with. Ball is on the two-yard line,
Bet you goes to Washington.
and there goes.
Well,
No signal yet.
signal yet.
No signal yet.
The Knowles are
Rogers
saying no.
got to be his 6th or 7th quarterback
the Pirates
sneak.
are saying yes. What do the referees say?
Well, they would have signaled it by now.
I think the referees are saying no. So
No?
we're going to have 3rd now, and looks.
Have you noticed? Here's what I was gonna. No, they're gonna put. Where? Let's stay with the game.
I will notice it in a second. So now the crowd's starting to go a little
Crowd's
bit crazy.
trying to get into him, trying to get the stop. Does it again. Another quarterback sneak. Momentum. It doesn't look. The referees are not signaling anything. Looks
Yeah.
like the Knowles have held it up again.
So it's going to be 4th down and goal.
It's going to be 4th and goal. That's the 2nd quarterback sneak in a row.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the ball marker over there. It looks to be like we're.
It's
like-
inside the 1. There's
Yeah.
no question about that. There, you can see it right there. Nose of the
It's-
ball is right on the goal
Wow.
line.
It doesn't get much closer than that without being a touchdown. Now, here's our opportunity because 3 points isn't going to help them. They're going to have to go for it.
2:10 left in the game. Do you think this would be the opportunity for the Pirates to run something wide?
It would be.
But no, he's going to try it again.
And they're saying, you know, the Knowles are saying he didn't make it.
Let's see,
Let's
nothing.
see what the referees
3
say.
quarterback sneaks in a row.
They're going to say a touchdown.
This time they said touchdown. 3 quarterback sneaks in a row.
Well, that makes it
And Logan Rogers
22.
finally takes it in for the go-ahead touchdown.
That makes it 22 Pirates, 21 Seminoles.
Yeah, and
with only
what it also did
147.
was it chewed up a lot of clock.
Sure did.
From the time that the Pirates took over the ball to the time they scored this touchdown, it took a lot of time off this clock.
But I want you to think about something. At the end of the second inning,
Pirates are going for 2.
well, there's some flags being blown out there. False start against the Pirates. That's going to back them up. It means they're probably not going to go for 2. We'll see. Okay, it looks like they're still going to go to 2 to try to make this a
3-point game.
A 3-point game. Well, that's going to take it 5 yards back by calling this offsides. He's, you know, Mr. Rogers must have a pretty good cadence in his voice there because he's caught us many
number of times tonight.
So that takes it back down to the 3-yard line.
That would take it to the 3-yard line, and they are still going for 2. Let's see if we can actually get a play in.
Or at least this isn't chewing up the clock. Looks like they're going to take timeout. And so that is the first timeout. No, I'm sorry, the second timeout for the Pirates. They'll have 1 left if they want to use it.
You've been counting.
147. No, I've been looking at that really cool scoreboard.
Okay, now I can get it
there.
in. Is there downs?
There is
Yards
downs.
to go?
There is yards to go.
Yeah, but
they're not shown right
But they're
now.
not showing the
No,
numbers, and
they're
they
not.
haven't all night.
No,
I thought I was just...
We have been providing that information for our viewing audience.
But it'd
That's
be
why
easier
they
for
pay
us to see the lights.
That's why they pay us the big money.
I realize that. But, and I'm not talking
Hey,
about
you're
on
getting
the...
paid the big money? Come on. Well,
I'm gonna give you another 0.
Oh my God, that would be great.
You haven't gotten a 0
I
from
haven't
me
gotten
for a
a
few
0
years.
long. I mean, I'm up to 9. I'm up to a 9-figure income, all of the zeros.
That's what you get for volunteering.
That's right. Okay, so here we go for the point after attempt.
Going for 2 again. There's a fumble. Extra
Well,
points.
fumble's not going to make, it's not going to do anything. No matter who recovers it, it's still going to be a kickoff. But that means that it's a 1-point spread. We are going to get the football.
And you need to say what you said at the end of the first half.
Well, we do have
That's
more
gonna have
time
Sam.
now than we had at the end of the first half.
There
But I
you
wasn't
go.
going to say that. And I will say something about how many yards there are to go this time, because this is the time that we really need it. And you can laugh at me.
I'm not laughing. This
You
is
can
the
laugh
time
at
we
me.
need it.
You can laugh
Yeah,
at me,
this is the time we need
and then you will be forever wrong again.
I would like to be forever wrong
That's
again.
fine. That's good. Okay, so you think it's going to be another little
Well,
coach kind of kick?
Yeah, I'm not sure that this kid, and I heard somebody somewhere down the press box say that they just got this Trevor Howard this week.
Yeah, but he can kick a field goal.
He's kicked the extra points. He just has not been able to get much down the field, and so that they're They're pooch kicking it, squib kicking it. He puts it up in the air this time. Ball's going to come down on the Seminole 32.
Well, that was a
Pushed
little
out of bounds. That was
a little aggressive
yeah, a
out
little
of bounds.
extracurricular.
Well, looks like they're going to mark it about the 33-yard line. No, let's call it the 34.5-yard line. That means that they have just shy of 66 yards to go. Last time they had just shy of 67. So we have almost 2 minutes to go.
Well, it would be
yards.
easier this time because they've
already done it.
One less yard.
Yeah, they've already done it.
Yeah. The last one was 67. This
That's
one's
right.
just 66.
So this should be a piece of cake. Well, let's not go that far.
No. Malik drops back, looking over the center.
Well, he threw it. He's going to get some run. He's going to get some mileage out of that. That went to number 17.
Kevian Johnson, good pickup.
You bet. Now that puts him on the 45 of Port Charlotte.
There is a Pirate down on the field.
Okay, that's not good, but it does give us an opportunity to commune a little bit amongst our team, and Brett's going to have an opportunity to coach him up a little bit. That's looking like they're treating a cramp. That's what that looks like out there for the Pirate that's on the field.
Well, you know, it's not as it's warm, but we can tell that we're getting closer. Mr. Foster,
well,
who
October
we speak
15th.
of frequently, is October 15th.
That's
is
right.
Mr. Foster's date.
That's still a long ways away, and I'll tell you what, it was nice yesterday. I think it was still warm. It was still 90 degrees, but we didn't have the humidity. Today, that humidity is on
Came
its way
back just
back.
a little
Tomorrow,
bit.
it's going back a little bit more. There's no rain. That's nice. As you can see, it's a beautiful night sky. But it's still warm here, and they're getting snow in Montana.
Yeah, they are. But we're not getting any hurricanes. Karen doesn't look like it's going to turn into much of anything as it heads
No, Karen's blown
back
itself
towards
apart.
Florida.
Well, that would have been basically the last time out by the Pirates. 1 minute, 26 seconds to go. Southeast is on the Pirate 45. So let's just say that we have 45 yards to go.
Let's say that.
So shall we say first and 45? How about that?
Let's say that.
Okay.
Okay? First and 45. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading something.
Well, we have 45 yards to go. We have 1 minute 26 to do it. We can do it by steps of 10. I don't mind. But ultimately, it is first and 45.
Minute 26 left in the game.
No one has any timeouts?
I'm not sure how many timeouts there are left.
Nope, no one has any timeouts.
No one has
left.
any. That's not a good thing.
That means that clock is going to keep on ticking. Now, we're going to throw the ball. So,
Malik looks down the field, scrambles,
well, he's,
dodging.
No.
He's down.
He can't run backwards.
He ran backwards. Ball looks like it's going to be a loss of about 7 or 8 yards.
So can I say second down and 53?
Yes, you can. It takes the Noles on back into their own territory.
Or really
Malik's
second down
trying
and
to
18.
get him going.
Clock's down to 59
Down the field.
seconds.
Keeps it on his own, but he's going to get hit. He's going to get hit with another loss, 3-yard loss.
So that's a quarterback sack now.
He's
55,
heading the wrong way, Mr.
at
Brooks.
the 45-yard line, or 46-yard line of the Seminoles.
40 seconds left
40
in the
seconds
game.
left. This is now third down. About 19 to go for the first down. A little bit more for the touchdown. Okay, Malik's got some time this
Malik
time. He's going long.
Unloads it.
He's got a
way
player.
down the field. Incomplete.
Just slightly overthrown. There was some action going on there. It looks like the refs allowed that one to play through. that means it's going to be pretty much our last opportunity. This is now fourth
down.
18 to go.
24 seconds.
Basically, if we look at it from the long shot, 55 yards to the end zone. Okay, well within Malik's range for his arm. He can get it down there to the 10-yard line, no
he
question.
threw that one down to the 10.
We have 24 seconds, so there's pretty much one play here if you can stay away from the Pirate defense.
Scrambles.
Oh, he
Ball
dropped
is
the
out,
ball, and that's going to be the game
and
right there.
that will be the game. Recovered by the Pirates.
It really didn't matter who recovered that. It would have been the Pirate ball no matter what at that point.
Ball was recovered by number 14, Mike Jones. And now, and you can see the disappointed Seminoles that are there in the
They're coming
stands.
off slowly, especially Malik. You can see he's really upset. This is his second drop ball tonight. And the crowd sees it too. The crowd is dissipating rapidly.
This is going to be a tough loss. The Seminoles played hard.
This one hurts, especially since we were actually ahead for so much of the game. And we were ahead for almost for the entire third quarter.
Game-winning drive by the Pirates.
But it's a tough one.
And
but you know what? This was a good game. I will say that. I mean, we saw some defense going on there. This is our first district, our real district opponent. And, we acquitted ourselves. We looked good. Anyway.
Well, that's going to make the Seminoles 3-1, and that's going to boost the Pirates' record to 5-1.
That's right.
We've got, but it was.
When's our next game?
It was a team that was bigger than us when it came to the line, but we were faster than they were.
When's the next time we're going to be online? When we're going to be doing this?
Well, let's tell them where we're going, where the Seminoles are going. They are next week. We're headed to Sarasota to take on the Sailors, and then we take on Braden River
at Braden
River. We may be doing that game.
That's what I understand. I understand that we might be trying to do a live broadcast
with show up with a couple of cameras and do live broadcast from Braden River.
That would
Pirates.
be fun. Then we're at Palmetto.
And then we're at Palmetto, and then we'll come back for the last two games of the season. Charlotte, and finally senior night is against Cardinal Mooney and their head coach, Mr. Paul Meckley,
who this field is named for. Many years here as a Seminole. Well, anyway, that's the end of the game, folks. Final score, 21-22. Noles falling short by only 1 point.
So if we make it to Braden River, we'll see you on the 11th. If not, we won't see you till the end of October.
Okay, well.
So
I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was great. And, and with all the trials and tribulations of the equipment, got to keep complimenting the SETV team.
You know what? It's not the kids. It's some pretty aged equipment, just like the two announcers up here, folks.
Yes.
We enjoyed it. We hope you did. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Until then, this is Mike Sanders.
Mike Brooks.
Have a great evening.